a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Ready. Turbo three, kick. Turbo three, kick. Out.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Room to run at the 40. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Yeah, ready. 21G. Hey. Scat.
From the gun, here's Tua. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
They're right here. Out.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over at their own 15.
All right, come on. All right, fellas, listen up. Solo left Zion. Hey.
On first and 10, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
32 Stinger. Hey, 21 TA. Turbo 3.
Once again, they keep it on the ground. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Dolphins 13, Jaguars 3.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Try left side with Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Foye Oluokun with the play. Second and 7.
Get set. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 20 TX.
Here's 2. Looking underneath for Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Run the draw with Achane. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Third and a yard.
Get set. 20 TX.
Man in motion here is Washington.
Watson, Oscar. Watson, Oscar.
On third down, they go with Wright. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down, picked up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
20 TX. Out.
A run up the middle with Achane. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Second and goal.
Hey. Ready. Watson, Oscar. Whoa.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. That is first touchdown this year. York, good on the extra point. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's complete to Etienne. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is hard. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, turbo 2. Ready. Scat. Turbo 1, hive. Turbo 1, hive. East right, snug.
Putting the tight end in motion.
21G, 21G. Hut.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Hey, turbo 1, turbo 1. Scat. Hut.
Here's H.A. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. That's taken at about the 14, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Up the middle they go. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They need 8 as they come up for third down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, not exactly. Here, Mike, they got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Achane, running left. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, Watson, Oscar.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey.
So both teams trade touchdown.
With the score, Dolphins 20.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Help!
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Right. Oh,
Now Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Taking off. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. He'll look to throw. throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready. Out.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready. Tempo 3, kick. Tempo 3, kick. Out.
Here's a give to Achane. Achane, a first down, and then some. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That's taken in by Achane.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
2nd down and 8.
Yeah, ready.
On the ground is Achane. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. A handoff, it's Achane heading left. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. De'Von Achane. Touchdown, Miami. York now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. To the goal line and in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready.
Tua going to give this to Wright. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Hurry. All right, come on.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Achane, a 1st down, and then some. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 35 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Achane. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Come on, 2.
Back to throw is Tua. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 bucks, yeah, 60 bucks. 70 rings, 70 rings.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Miami.
For a Miami Dolphin.
They'll run with Achane. Good blocking to the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. York, good on the extra point. And the Dolphins tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Going to wind up incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that final throw here is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So a win here for the Dolphins. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy.